All right, Sir Midas threw his head in the air slow. Big Grey Roo sold last early. Veneria got away well with Brooklyn Dodger, Our Murder Jazz and Yarra Bay and King's High. Run Straight Run goes up in a hurry. Sir Midas behind them, but 3 deep from Flamenco King Temple front. 2 to Big Grey Roo and 2 lengths to sold last of all. Bit of a surprise out of the straight. Our Murder Jazz, the Moonee Valley Stakes winner in front. Veneria taking him on. 1.5 lengths King's High. Brooklyn Dodger the inside of Yarra Bay. Run Straight Run is pulling hard next on the outside. Flamenco King. Sir Midas has spat out the bit and he's travelling well. 1 to Temple front, 1.5 lengths to Big Grey Roo and 2 to sold. Down the riverside, 1900 out. Our Murder Jazz inclined to run a bit, 1.5 lengths Veneria. 1 to King's High. Yarra Bay pulling hard on the outside, 1 length away then to Brooklyn Dodger. 1.5 lengths then to Run Straight Run on the outside. He settled a little better. Flamenco King the rail. 1 to Sir Midas, 1.25 lengths Temple front, 2 to Big Grey Roo second last, and last of all sold. 15 lengths cover them at the 1500 metre turn, and Our Murder Jazz by 2 lengths. Veneria second, 1.5 lengths King's High, 1/2 to Yarra Bay. Run Straight Run has given Williams a very hard ride. He's pulling again now. Brooklyn Dodger on the inside, 1 length further back. Sir Midas has had a beautiful run. 1/2 Flamenco King, 2 lengths away. Temple front, 1/2 sold. And Dipman is very patient on Big Grey Roo. It's 1.5 lengths away last. 1100 out. Our Murder Jazz by 3/4. Now 1 length Veneria. 1.5 lengths away. Yarra Bay outside. King's High's had a good run. 2 to Run Straight Run. Then Brooklyn Dodger, 1/2 Sir Midas starting to be clicked up and improving. 1 to Flamenco King, 1.5 lengths sold. Temple front, and now Big Grey Roo being called upon. 900 out. Our Murder Jazz, a long neck Veneria. 2 to Yarra Bay. King's High. 2.5 to Run Straight Run. Sir Midas around the outside of Brooklyn Dodger, 1.5 lengths to Flamenco King. 2 lengths sold. Big Grey Roo still last, and Temple front in front of it. On the turn, Sir Midas hooks out about 5 deep. He's got around Run Straight Run. Into the straight, Our Murder Jazz, Veneria together. King's High comes at them quickly. 2 to Yarra Bay running on Sir Midas, and then Brooklyn Dodger, and very late is Flamenco King. King's High took the lead for Gary Clark. Sir Midas at the distance is 2 lengths away, and King's High has booted right away from Sir Midas and Veneria. Inside the distance, King's High's got a good lead. Sir Midas and Veneria trying to pick him up. King's High's getting tired. Sir Midas is coming at him late. King's High's about 3/4 in front. Sir Midas is going to him, won't get there. King's High hangs on and wins by a head. Sir Midas second, tight third, Veneria and the flashing Big Grey Roo. Then Brooklyn Dodger, Flamenco King, sold behind those Run Straight Run. Forget about him for the Melbourne Cup. Our Murder Jazz, Yarra Bay and Temple front.
Well, how must Gary Clark be? He must feel terrific. There it goes. King's High has lasted just to beat Sir Midas. Sir Midas had a charmed run really, pulled out wide on the turn, but Gary Clark was always there. Our Murder Jazz made the pace. King's High was ready to pounce on it on the turn, and number 6 has won the race from number 4, Bruce. It was a very good race. The time was quite good, but it was a bit of a mess run race early. There's King's High. He sprinted to the front. Veneria there in the yellow colours with the black cap. Out in the centre is Sir Midas. Brooklyn Dodger is even hanging on there pretty well. Over on the fence, Our Murder Jazz is giving ground. Yarra Bay couldn't do much better after looming up on the turn. Stole the race, I think, Gary Clark on straightening up, but he did get the ground to jump Sir Midas because Sir Midas went wide on the turn. Big Grey Roo come from last, as you called early on at the 1200 was last, got third.
So officially after the Hong Kong Bank Victoria Derby, 6, 4 and 5. Only twice in the 80s have they broken 236. Red Anchor and Grosvenor. So 230.